So I'm trying to figure out a plan for my next project, and I have no idea what I want to do. Well, I've got ideas, but none of them seem to be working. Do I continue doing what I'm doing and possibly hate it, or do I come up with an idea that I would like and potentially like it a bit more? Especially because it's like my last project at uni. Any other project before, like, no one's really seen it. I posted a few of the images onto like Instagram and stuff, but like this one's like a big one, and I want it to encompass how I am as a photographer, and I just don't know what to do. I've been looking at this book. Matt gave me this book. Well, didn't give me it, it isn't mine. He's lent me it. And I've been looking through it, and there's like so many pages on different techniques and different ways people are creative, and although it's inspiring, it doesn't have something that I would want to do. So I have been looking at like Dora Maar, I've been looking at her work, I've been looking at her surrealism, and I think it's really cool. And I've been looking at Salvador Dali, I've been looking at Escher, been looking at like quite a lot of abstract artists and surrealist movements, and although I like it, I need to find a way to produce a concept that works for it, if that makes any sense. So I'm just in this limbo of I don't know what to do. Tomorrow I have a tutorial, and you're kind of supposed to come to the tutorial with an idea of what you want to do. And I have ideas, but I don't have the start of a project or anything yet, and it's just annoying me, and it's not going well, and it's, to be fair, it's only the start of the project, but it's like, usually I have an idea or a concept of what I would want to achieve. I've got nothing currently, but I don't know whether it's because I've done like so many projects back to back that now I'm at a point where I'm like, I don't know whether I want to continue with this. Is this working? I don't think you've probably seen me this stressed, but here we are. That's your update. Hope you're okay. Hope you're not as stressed as me. And I will update you soon. Hi! I've had my tutorial and I've managed to come up with an idea of what I want to do. And I've decided to go and take landscapes and alter them and distort them to still relate to the Alice in Wonderland syndrome. I don't know whether I mentioned that's what I wanted to do, but Alice in Wonderland syndrome is basically about distortion and feeling kind of out of your own body. So I want to do that, but I don't want to do it based on people, because getting models and sorting that out would just stress me a bit too much. And I want to link it back to how I perceive, therefore it's a first person perspective, and it just would work better. I just need to do loads of research, and I need to write my proposal because that's due next Thursday, so there might be a few library shots coming up, as well as outside on location taking photos that I will eventually alter and distort, because I had a task set to do 10 distortions before my next tutorial. I just thought I'd give you a quick update rather than me just leaving it longer and longer and it going slowly out of my brain. And I'll see you in a bit.
Hi! This is Lucy. Hi! We've just driven to the Devil's Dyke and we're gonna go for a walk. Hopefully I can take photos for my new project. Lucy's also brought a film camera, so you will be taking photos as well. Yeah, maybe we won't see those, but one day we will see these. But yeah, that is your update, and I will take some B-roll of me walking. Yeah. Say hi.
Very interesting, but I've been browsing and seeing.
Hi, so I just want to give you a quick update on where I'm at with the project and how the Devil's Dyke photo shoot went. So I have gone and got the images printed. They probably won't show up with this camera, so I will do a close-up shot of them. But there's 10 images that I want to distort. I do have an idea to cut into them and distort them in certain ways. I might try different ways of distorting the images to just get a feel for what I want to do, to then narrow it down to something I would be happy doing. As for the video, it's got to a point where it just needs the clips of me cutting them out and doing things, and then I might film a clip on Friday of me explaining the feedback I got. But yeah, that is currently where I'm at. I'm kind of excited to work on these. They're not the best images because I didn't get out the right lens. This lens is more for like macro shots, so close up. So I need to get a proper landscape lens out. So it's like a wide angle lens, that's what it's supposed to be getting at. So at the start of the project, and it's just to get a feel for things. And we're slowly getting somewhere with this video. I hope you enjoy it. It's more like, it's kind of helping me to produce work and talk about it, and me talking about it is helping me figure out what I need to change. So it's working in its weird way. That is your update, and I will probably insert a few clips of me editing it. I am still writing the proposal, and that's due on Thursday this week. So that's due not tomorrow, the day after, so I need to work on that. So I'm probably going to go to the library and do that tomorrow.
I did finish my proposal, but I just kind of didn't film, so there's no footage of me finishing that. But here's me prepping for the tutorial the next day. Hi! I just want to give you a quick update on the project so far. I did make this distortion last night, but it does relate to like a project that I've done previously, so I don't know whether I'd want to go with this exact distortion. I did try and cut out the sheep in this image, and as I was doing this last night, I kind of got to a point where I was like, I don't know whether this is working. So I went in my tutorial today being like, any improvements that I could make, or any ideas of what I should shoot. And the feedback has been quite open, and it's like, just take photos and just build like a whole stack of imagery that we can work from, because they obviously can't help me if I've got no work to show. So my next idea is to take out a film camera, 35mm camera from the uni. I've also got out the landscape lens, and I will be picking those up tomorrow, because the lens that I got out, just put it on this camera, but the actual body that this lens came on is up there. And although I like the lens, it doesn't work for what I wanted to do. So I've got out a landscape lens to see if that would work differently. I might also get out a fill-in flash as well, just to see if it makes the images a bit more vibrant, which kind of links back to the Alice in Wonderland syndrome and how they perceive colour. As well as that, I want to shoot on the 35mm, especially on the colour film, so I can play around in the colour darkroom with the coloured and see if I can do them really magenta, really blue, because within the symptoms that's sometimes what happens. So yeah, that's the idea. And then I was thinking about like cutting into the images, so let's cut out this square here and then just reshuffling them slightly, so all of the images still are within the image, just slightly changed. So I will be playing around with that. And I did have an idea in the tutorial to take a close-up of a tree and do the same process. I don't know whether it'd work better with close-up objects because they can be distorted in such a different way. So yeah, I'm not set on the whole like landscape part of it really. I am happy to switch and change. So yeah, it's more just testing it out and just letting myself do that, because I was currently at a mental block of, I don't want to make work that I don't like, but that's the whole part of the process. So it's stressful, so I will try and do it. But I think this might be the end of this video, and I will update you in probably about a week or two on how the project's going, just to give my time to make the work without having to think about filming it and showing you what I'm doing. Not that that's a bad thing, it's been quite productive for me. I just kind of need to like essentially just keep making work. Yeah, so that's your update, and I will update you probably on Instagram sooner than a next video, I think. Give it a thumbs up if you can, and give me a comment down below if you've made it this far, and if you've got any ideas of what I should do, artists to look at, anything really, comment those. I'm quite happy when you guys comment so I can respond to you. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for being here, and I will see you later.